everybody, Aaron here with you again, and this time we've got Too Sweet by Hozier. Let's jump right in. Alright, we're here on Ultimate Guitar. You can find a link to this chart in the description. This is a great song, a lot of fun, and it presents some unique challenges that we're going to explore, particularly in the left hand with the bass. The right hand, relatively simple, but it's the left hand rhythm that's going to keep this one exciting. So this is going to be a play and sing version of this song. So if you want to be able to play and sing along, this is the one you're looking for. Before I jump into the video, I want to just ask you, would you take a moment, check out a couple of things. I've got some new merch out and available. Would love to have you repping my merch, so take a look at that. And then also, I've got a book available on Amazon, a piano chord book you can actually use. Jump over there and check it out as well. All right, let's jump into the song, starting with the chords that we will play. All right, this is middle C right here, and we are going to be centered right around in this area with our right hand. First chord we're going to play is a G minor chord, G, B flat, and D, okay? And then in our left hand, we'll be playing the G right around down here. There's a lot of activity in our left hand, so I'm just going to give you kind of the basic structure of the left hand, okay? And then we're going to go to a B flat chord like this, with this B flat down here. And then we're going to go to an E flat chord here. Okay, that B flat, by the way, was F, B flat, and D, which is just one note difference from that G minor chord. So we're here, and then we go up here to this E flat chord, G, B flat, and E flat on the top. We're going to drop down to an F chord, looks like this, F, A, and C. And then when we play the D7 chord, we're not going to play the D because it'll be in the left hand. We're going to play F sharp, A, and C. Okay? So those chords again, G minor, B flat, E flat, F, and D7. All right? So those are the chords that we are going to encounter in our right hand. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. All right, the left hand is where all the activity comes in, okay? So let's look at the left hand. All right, the song starts with this great bass riff, and it carries throughout the entire song. It's actually kind of the rhythm that makes up the whole song. So we start here kind of right on this G, but instead of going right into the G, we're going to go... Okay, so that's the G chord. And then this A thing is actually just transitioning us into the B flat, where we're going to be there. And then we go C and D, like that, 2 times each. And then that brings us down here to the E flat. And then the F, that's the D. Okay, and I'm kind of hinting at the rhythm there. We're going to look at the rhythm next, but that's the basic structure of where your left hand is going to go. And it's in the verse, happens in the chorus too, the second chorus. The first chorus is much simpler, but kind of follows that same basic pattern, okay? So those notes again for that bass line are like this. And the rhythm was mostly there. I did mess up on one part of the rhythm, but I'm going to show you how that rhythm works. Let's take a look now at the rhythm when you put both hands together. All right, so the cool thing about this bass line is you don't ever play on one. It's always on the and of one. You know, we count rhythm in fours, groups of 4. And so we typically count 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. And then we break down those beats, the 1, 2, 3, 4, into 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. We're dividing up that beat in half, okay? So when we take the rhythm as it's supposed to appear in the left hand and we put it over those note pattern that I just showed you, it goes like this. And you're going to have to keep practicing it, keep working it until you get it down. But it starts like this. It goes 1 and 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, 3, 4, and 1. and 4 and 1 and 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and. So that's kind of the rhythm. Okay, it's a little tricky. Keep practicing that. That's essentially what's going to get you through the song. Okay, so now when you put the right hand together with it, what I would suggest you do is play the chord on 1. Okay, the intro, you're just going to play just the left hand. And then when you're ready to start singing, when you come in at verse 1, land on that chord on beat 1. So it's going to sound like this for the intro, and then the start of the singing, it'll be like this. 1. Okay, so that's basically what you're going to be playing in the background as you sing the verse. And then there's really a pre-chorus. This chord chart doesn't show the pre-chorus, but it is there. It kind of changes. It's at the part where, but you just want to wake up, dark as the lake, smelling like bonfire, lost in a haze. Okay, so that's kind of, I think of it sounds like a pre-chorus to me because it starts to change a little bit of the feeling of the song, but it's the same thing that's happening underneath. Okay, then it goes into the chorus, and for the first chorus I mentioned earlier, there's a slightly different rhythm pattern that you're going to do. Okay, so let's look at that. All right, so for the first chorus, this is the rhythm pattern I would do, and it's real simple. Okay, you're going to play the G chord, or the G minor chord, and you're basically, the pattern you're going to be doing in your left hand is 1, 2, and 3, 4, 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 1, 2, and 3, 4. Okay, so when you play that first chorus, you're going to do a simpler pattern in the left hand. You're going to play the chord on 1 of that pattern. Okay, so it'll sound like this when you put it together. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 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 1. And then after that first chorus, it jumps right back into the intro where it's like... And then it goes into verse 2. So then when you get to that second chorus and you repeat it, rather than doing that simpler chord progression that we had been doing earlier, you're going to use the same rhythm pattern that you used during the verse. And then during the bridge, the O's, you're going to be doing the same thing as the verse, which then takes you into one last rendition of the chorus. And then that is how the song ends. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. God bless you, and we'll see you next time.